It's very, very slow. Wait, Okay, so today we proceed with apportionment. Okay, so this is a chapter 4 before your midterm. So there are few methods here. There are 4, if I'm not mistaken, methods that you need to know. But I hope, okay, I can introduce to you another one method. And this method is very easy actually. Not very easy in way, but because how you handle these things, except there are 2, 3 parts where you need to guess. So the guess is very uh leceh lah, okay? So here okay, so this apportionment is where you implement, okay? Where we have power. Okay, so this is where you have a power. One, you know that we have seats in Malaysia, our parliament. So there are 222 seats, okay, in our parliament of Malaysia. So when we do election, okay, GE, so we have one person where we call YB, okay, to represent us, whether they are working or not. Okay, you know they are working or not. Okay, to help you or not. Okay, so one of the YB is the representative for us. Okay, to help us if we have anything problems or whatever. Okay, everything that connect to our countries and so on. Okay, economy, okay, with our life, okay, tapi pribadi tu tak ada lah, okay. So that is our representative actually. And this also actually implement to school, police station, hospital, doctor, I mean, teachers and so on. Okay, not only House of Parliament. So this one based on our side, the size. Okay, so this terminology we use apportionment that reflects in this history. Maksudnya meanings that we are based on US House of Representative, mean one state. Okay, one satu wakil lah, one head to represent us. But we are following our size of parliament 222. So we divide them. Okay, and then they represent us. Okay, so this one is based on the proportional. Okay, to the population of the state or the kawasan parliament that we have. Okay, so here there are few things that you need to know. Of course, you have seats. Okay, in the parliament you have seats, right? And then if you see seats, meaning that there are peoples or items. Okay, so these are general definition that are shared to be shared equally. Okay, so one things, one item we share equally. If people, so this one person, we share him or her equally. Okay, anything you have problem, okay, pergi kat dia, you cakap lah, dia nak tolong ke tidak. Itu. And then we have states. Okay, meanings that the parties that will receive the proportional share of the seats. Okay, so kalau you undi orang itu yang menang, itu kawasan dia, state tu, parti itulah yang jaga. Okay, so meanings that. Okay, and then from that one, okay, so you know that you have seats and then you have states. Okay, and then of course you have population because you know that how many people that represent that YB represent as a representative or the things. Okay, so you have the population and then you have so to know how many people or how many power, something like that, that they represent us. Okay, to check on them. So you have first, you need to calculate the standard divisor. Okay, and then you have the standard quota. Later I show you. Okay, so as you know, what happened to us if you see in Facebook, especially if I'm not sure whether out in the news or not in the TV. You see that Sultan Selangor bought a picture. If you see, represent our parliament and the minister and the YB there. If you see that the picture is very, very attractive actually. So represent us with monkeys and apes and frogs. So kamu boleh cari lah. So that is what happening to our parliament. So if you want to know who is the frog, who is the ape, or maybe baboon, you can check on their seats of the parliament because the painter draw it very careful, means very very detailed. So you can check on siapa duduk dekat siapa. So you know that is the monkey, that is the frog, that is the apes, the baboon and so on. So you know lah. So Sultan dah beli, orang tak boleh cakap apa. Okay, that is what happening to our countries. So they are the one that represent us now. Okay, in our parliament. Okay, so that is happening. So to calculate the power or things that, how many that people that they represent, okay, things that, something like that. So you have a standard divisor. So standard divisor, okay, and then you have standard quota. Okay, so this one what we call SD, and this is SQ. Sometimes they call it SQ. Okay, so to calculate, you have the total of population divide by number of seats. And then, okay, to get this standard quota, okay, so you have the state population divide by standard divisor. Okay, so this is it. The first step that you need to know in apportionment is the SD and then the SQ or standard quota. Okay, later you will play around with this quota. Okay, so this is where I think most of you don't like it, including me, because we need to know to guess, okay, this modified quota. Okay, so the first this, to make it easy so that you know this what how this apportionment work. Okay, so you have this first steps or first method that you need to know. This is by example, okay, because by example is very easy, okay, how to do. Okay, so this one, you have this state and population, okay. In these six states, a small country represented by six states, which is alpha, beta, gamma, delta, epsilon, and zeta, okay. So there are 25. Okay, so there are 25 members, okay, in this uh, Senate, okay, in this parliament, okay, these small countries. So we call it senators, okay. So first, what you need to know or what you need to find, okay, this is the first step. Okay, whatever method that you use, okay, you need to find the standard divisor first. Okay, standard divisor for this one, meaning that um, kejap, kat mana nak tulis? Okay, so this one, standard divisor for this is, you know that total population is 237 divided by 25. So 23700 divided by 25, meaning that it is 9480. Okay, so this is the standard divisor for this example, okay, these small countries, okay. And then what you need to do after that is you need to find the standard quota. Standard quota means standard state population divided by standard divisor. So SQ, okay, means that 24,000 divided by 9480. Okay, so for example, SQ for alpha, meaning that it is 24K divided by 9480. So this one will be 2.532. Okay, so you need to find one by one. So this one 2.532. This is 5.907. This is 2.954. This is 1.793. 6.857. And zeta is 4.958. Okay, so when you calculate all these standard quota, it must be equal to 25. Okay, something like this. Okay, make sure that it is equal to the number of seats. Okay, so there are 25 members, 25 seats, meaning that your standard quota must be equal to 25. Okay, so this is it, the first one. Okay, so now you have four methods here in apportionment, where you have Hamilton, Jefferson, Adams, and Webster methods. Okay, so this one. So there are few things that difference, but it's very easy. Okay, and then you have paradoxes that happen when you play around with this apportionment. This comes from Hamilton method. Okay, so this is the first one that you need to find. Okay, standard divisor, standard quota. Okay, next, before you know that this one, which method to which you will know, okay, you will use, okay, you need to know that you have a lower quota and upper quota. Okay, so these are the lower quota and upper quota. So which method that will use lower quota and which method will use upper quota? Okay, so two methods that will use lower quota, that is Hamilton and Jefferson. Okay, and then one method using the upper quota, mana? And another one, or the Adams method use the upper quota, and then the Webster method we use the round up and round down that you already know. Okay, if 0 to 0.5, so you just round down. If it's to 0.4, 0.5 above, you round up. Okay, so that is for Webster method. Okay, so here we start with the Hamilton first. Okay, Hamilton method. Okay. So Hamilton method, what you need to do to know this Hamilton method. Okay. So after you see here population, you already find the standard divisor and standard quota. If you see here, if you use lower quota and upper quota, okay. So if you round down, okay, so this one become 2, this one 5, 2, 1, 6, and 4. Okay, so when you calculate this one become 20. And if you check with the upper quota, okay, so upper quota, this one become 3, 6, 3, 2, 7, and 5. Okay, so this one become 26. As you know that the seats for this state is 25. So when you use lower quota, you have 20. When you use upper quota, you have 26. Okay. So in Hamilton methods, okay, because they want to know the representative for each of the state, okay. So we use first in Hamilton method, we use the standard divisor, okay, to find the standard quota. And then temporarily, you allocate to each state its lower quota of the seats. And then at this point, there should be some seats that were not allocated. And then starting with the state that with the largest fractional part and working toward the state with the smallest fractional part, allocate one additional seat to each state until the seats have been allocated. Okay, so that is the summary for Hamilton method. Okay, so here, okay, so you already find the standard divisor, standard quota, and lower quota. Okay, so based on Hamilton that use lower quota, okay, so these are for the Hamilton, okay, lower quota. So you need to find the fractional, okay, fractional part. So this is fractional part, okay, ada fractional. So here, okay. So this one becomes 0.532. This one 0.907, 0.954. This one 0.793. This one 0.857. This one 0.958. Okay. So here, when you see here, you try to calculate, okay, which one, okay, will get the 6. Okay. So here, when you use this one, you know there are 5 extra. Okay, 5 extra seat because you know there are 225 members, and then for Hamilton, you use the lower quota, and then you can see that the total here are 20 only. So what happened to these 5 seats? Okay, you need to divide this surplus, meaning that this is the surplus seats to the state with the first biggest fractional. Okay, so here if you see here, you scan, meaning that you have this one, okay, 95, 958. Okay, so 1, 2, okay, and then you have 3, okay, 4, and 5. Okay, so the final allocation here, okay, you can see that this one is 2, this one 6, and this one 3, 2, 6 becomes 7, this is 5. Okay, so when you total up, this one become 20. 25. Okay, so this one. Okay, so this is the final allocation. Okay, so what is the meaning for this one? Okay, so this one, okay, means that alpha, this one, get 2 senators, okay, that will present them, okay, their states. Okay, alpha get 6 senators, gamma get 3, and then delta get 2, epsilon get 7, and zeta get 5. Okay, the senators that they have. Okay, so this is the Hamilton method. Very easy. Okay, any question? Boleh follow lagi?
Boleh doktor. Okey lah ni.
Senang kan?
Boleh.
Senang kan?
Senang lah. Tengok macam okey juga.
Dia senang sangat. Based on example, it's very easy. Okay. So this is the Hamilton's method. Okay. Next one is the Jefferson. Because this one is direct. Okay. So, okay, same example. So because to make it easy, so you can see, okay, you can compare difference between the 4 methods. Okay. So here you have standard divisor that you already calculate. And then what you do in Jefferson method, it will involve D. Okay, so this one, what we call it as modified divisor. Okay, so why this modified divisor exists? Okay, so because the problem that arise in Hamilton method. Okay, you know the Hamilton method play around with the fractional, this fractional, and then they don't want this fractional, and they don't want, and they want to avoid the problems. I mean that paradoxes that happen when you have when you use Hamilton method. So that's why they create another method that is Jefferson method. I mean the Jefferson lah yang create this method. Okay, and then what happened to this method? They use the modified divisor. Okay, so modified divisor is the things that you need to guess. Okay, modified divisor also involved in Adams and also Webster method. Okay, so the hint here in Jefferson method, okay, usually, okay, this modified divisor slightly less than SD. Okay, so if you want to calculate, okay, you need to guess the standard divisor, okay, for this Jefferson method, because you want to make it bigger than standard divisor or less than standard divisor. Okay, so actually Jefferson method is this one. Okay, slightly less. Okay, and then you divide each state population by modified divisor to get its modified quota. Okay, and then you round each modified quota to its lower quota. Okay, Jefferson method still using the lower quota, and then you find the sum of the lower quotas. Okay, and then if the sum is the same number of the seed to be apportioned, you are done. If the sum is too large, pick new modified divisor that is larger than D. Okay, so if the sum is too small, pick a new modified divisor that is smaller than D, and then you need to repeat step the divide each state population. Okay, and then you do again and repeat until you get the correct apportionment. Okay, apportion. So by this one, you already have this one. Okay. SD 9480. Okay. So you have the standard quota. Okay. You need to modify this standard quota. Standard quota for each of this one. Sorry, pening kepala kamu nanti. Tengok. Okay. So this one. Okay. What you do is, okay, you know that standard quota for this one, okay, because you have 9480, okay, you know that this one, SD is 9480, so you need to guess that is D, okay, guess that less than this one, okay, D must be less than this one, okay, you need to guess. For example, okay, so if you use D, saya tak tulis semua lah. Okay, saya tak tulis semua. So, if I guess D equal to 900, okay, you know that SD is 9480. Okay, so, and then you have the lower quota here. Okay, so when you do this population, you divide 24K. Okay, for example, for alpha, 24,000 divided by 900. Okay, because you want to find the modified quota. It's not standard quota anymore. It's called modified quota. Okay, so you divide for each alpha, beta, gamma, and so on. Zeta and so on. Okay, eta and so on. Okay, epsilon. So this one you find, if you use this one, you have 2.67 for alpha. Okay, so this is alpha. This is beta. Beta is 6.22. Beta. Gamma is 3.11. And then delta is 1.89. Epsilon is 7.22. And then zeta is 5.22. Okay, so if you use this one. So if you add up, you will get, okay, lower quota first. Okay, this one 2, 6, 3, 1, 7, and 5. Okay, if you add up, you will get this one as the total of 24, which is not correct. Okay, you know that the seed is 25. Okay, what happened to this number means that the modified quota that you choose, D, is incorrect. Okay, so you need to guess again. Okay, so you try again. Okay, so this is where people don't like. I also don't like it. Okay, because you need to guess and guess until you get the correct one. Okay, sometimes you guess is very near. Okay, a few things that when you calculate is very near to you. Okay, you have, I guess it, for example, you guess 9,000. Okay, and I get the correct apportionment. Okay, apportion. And then you guess 919001. I also you get also the correct apportionment. So this is what happened, the weakness in this modified quota. Okay, in this method actually. Okay, ini kebetulan dah sebab saya jumpa masa kira-kira tu is very near, so dia akan bundarkan juga. So this is what happened. Okay, so I guess with, for example, 8,000. Okay, 8,000. So I calculate again alpha. This one divide by 8,000. I have 3.00, 7.00, 3.5, and then 2.13, and this is 5.8. Salah. 3, 7, 3.5, 8.13. Tertinggal satu. 8.13. This is 5.88. Okay, so this one. Okay, so you know that you have the lower quota. This one become 3. This one becomes 7, 3, 2, 8, and 5. Okay, So you add up, you get 28, the total of this apportionment. Okay. So the lower quota, you have 28. Of course, this is impossible because you know the seats of the parliament only 25. But this one extra 3. So meaning that this is incorrect too. So you guess again. Okay. So this is the weakness of this thing. So this one you try with 8,500. Okay. And then of course you have the LQ. Okay, for example here. So I guess we guess this one, 82. Okay, 6.59 and then 3.29, 2.00, 7.65, 5.53. Okay, so this one lower quota 2, 6, 3, 2, 7, and 5. Okay, so when you calculate this one, 25 apportionment. So meaning that the modified quota that is correct, that give you the correct apportionment is D equal to 8,500. So this is the apportionment of these states, each state, this country, okay, with alpha equal to 2 senators, beta 6, gamma 3, delta 2, epsilon 7, and zeta 5. Okay, so this one using the Jefferson method. Okay, because we want to avoid the fractional. Why this thing is not good actually, the fractional, because happen the paradox, okay, paradoxes that happen, few paradoxes, and another thing is become unfair actually. Things that happen, okay, with this fractional becomes unfair because countries or states that get bigger apportionment or a bigger fractional, even though the state contains small population. Okay, for example, this is just example. Okay, for example, okay, example, okay, you have alpha and then you have beta. Okay, so you have a fractional. Let's say that alpha, okay, contain, you know that 24K, okay, and then you know that beta contain 56,000, okay, population. Okay, based on this one, okay, ini hentam saja, okay, because this is an example, okay, we want to show you why they want to avoid the fractional, okay. So this one actually, let's say, okay, you know that when you divide these two, okay, fractional, let's say they have, for example, only, okay, this is a wrong calculation lah, okay. So the fractional shows that this one, for example, 0.65, for example, okay, and this one 0.3. Okay, 0.3. Okay. So when they have two seats, okay, when they calculate, okay, blah, 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 and so on. Okay. They have, you know that they have 20 seats. Okay. So 25 seats, okay, in the parliament. So you calculate there are 20. Okay. So of course, we divide the surplus of the seat based on the fractional. Okay. Based on the fractional, okay, yang others, the others we already divide, okay, you can see that actually, okay, here alpha will get 1, okay, extra plus 1, while beta didn't get anything, okay, still the same. Okay, based on this one, okay, if you see the population, okay, bila kita dah kira, when we calculate, actually beta should get extra 1 seat because of dia punya population lah. Okay, for 56,000 people in that population, okay, in beta. Okay, of course, when we divide, should get more. Okay, but instead of that, okay, alpha gets 1 surplus seats here, while alpha only contain 24K population. Okay, so this is unfair. Okay, when we use Hamilton method. So this is one of the weakness. Okay, one of the weakness in Hamilton method that they want or we want to avoid. So that's why we create another 3 methods. I think there are more methods nowadays. Okay, but these are the classical one, and some countries or many countries still use these 4 methods. Okay, memang ada. Okay, you can search. Yeah, I'm not sure Malaysia, but I know one thing, we have gerrymandering. Gerrymandering ke apa nama dia. So that one, Malaysia also implement that method actually. Okay, so this one that we want to avoid. So this is the example why we have the 3 other methods. Okay. Okay, I just go straight to the method. Okay, so now, okay, we have the another methods. Okay, so we create mathematician creates another methods that call Adams method. Okay, so this one, like Jefferson method, we keep on guessing the modified divisor until we get the correct seeds. Okay, but Adams method, okay, Adams method, okay, use this modified divisor, and Adams method also use upper quarter. So this is Adams method. Okay, these are the differences. Only one difference between Adams and Jefferson. But okay, even though this person creates Adams creates Adams method, but there are no countries that implement this method. Okay, I don't know why. Okay, why there are no countries that implement this Adams method? So why it is exists? I don't know. Okay, so to guess this D, you need to make sure that D is bigger than SD, standard divisor. Okay, same example. Okay, so we have state. Okay, alpha, beta, gamma, delta, and then epsilon, and then zeta, and then the total. Okay, same example. Okay, and then you have population that you already know from the above. Okay, so you need to find this one bigger. Okay, you know that SD equal to 9 for 80. Okay, what happened to this one? Because you need to find the divisor, modified divisor bigger. Okay, you can guess 9,500, 10,000, 11,000, and so on. Okay, so that one depends. So here we guess with D equal to 10,000. Okay, so based on this one, you divide by the population. Okay, you know that this one become 2.40, this one 5.6, this one 2.8, this one 1.7, this one is 6.5, and this one is 4.7. Okay, and then Adams method use the upper quota. Okay, this is total. So upper quota 3, 6, 3, 2, 7, and 5. Okay, so when you calculate, you get 26, which is incorrect because you know that the seats only 25. So you need to guess again. So meaning that the modified divisor that you choose is incorrect. Okay, so you guess again with, let's say, if you want to try, saya tak ada calculator sekarang. Bukan tak ada calculator ada tapi hidup segan mati tak mahu. Tak tahu apa jadi. Bila dia tak keluar yang sepatutnya. Okay. So you can try with, let's say, okay, kita cuba dengan, okay, 10,500. Let's see. Okay. So this is the upper quota. So you know that you have 24K divide by 10,500. Okay, so this will give you 2.2857, 2.6 lah. Okay, or let's see, kita bunda je lah, 2.29. Okay, and then try with for beta 56,000 divide by 10,500. Okay, we give you 5.33. Another one is 28K divide by 10,005. Salah. 1,500. 2.67. And then berapa lagi? 117. Okay. Divide by 10,500. Okay. This one is 1.62. And another one is 65,000 divided by 10,500. So this one 6.19. And another one is 47,000 divided by 10,500. Oops, salah. Okay. So 4.47. Okay. So upper quota you have 3, you have 5, this one 3, 2, 7, and salah, 5. Okay, this one. Okay, so based on this one, you can calculate 3 plus 5 plus 3 plus 2 plus 7 plus 5. Okay, give you 25. So the correct divisor here, okay, for this Adams method, for this state, okay, 6 states here, okay, is 10,500. Will give you this one, 25. So these are the correct apportionment. Okay, you can try also with D equal to 11,000. Okay, you try. Okay, so what you get, okay, based on the number that you have. Okay, so based on this one, in your assignment, okay, because it's very near, so I just assume you plus minus with 50, not far. Let's say that you guess, okay, 10,500 here, okay, let's say, okay, and then you guess with 10,000 550, or this one 10,500. Katalah dia bagi yang ini it's this one also correct. So plus minus 50, I will accept your answer. Okay, so this is for your second assignment. Okay, tapi belum lagi lah. Okay, something like this. Not far, not very far. Okay, so next is the Webster method. Okay, same example. Okay, but Webster method is a little bit modern. Okay, because you know that Hamilton and Jefferson use lower quota, while Adams method used upper quota. Okay, but for this one, okay, Webster method, yes.
Sorry to interfere. Just now kan, the D is 5.33. Why is it the upper quota is 5?
Oh, salah
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. Okay. So salah lah. It's not correct lah. Okay, good. Okay. So we give you berapa? 26, right? Is it?
Yes, doctor, 26.
Okay. So, salah lah. Okay, sekejap. Padam dulu. Okay. So, since dah salah. Bagus. So, dah banyak. Okay. So, under upper quota. Okay. So, since this one also incorrect, so you guess with 11,000. Okay. If 11,000, okay, maknanya sambung lagi lah sebab dah salah tadi kan. So, we need to guess one by one, right? Okay. So, this one with 2.18. 5.09.
Looking at me like you want a man.
5.55. This is 1.55. This is 5.91. And this is 4.27. Okay. So this is 3. Okay. 5, 6. 3, 2, 6. And then 5. Okay. 3, 6. 3, 2, 6. 5. Okay. So this one give you 25. Okay. So this is the correct apportionment. Okay. So alpha get 3, beta get 6, and 3 for gamma and so on. So if you see here, sama tak apportionment for Hamilton? Jefferson 2 only. Hamilton also 2. This one. But for Adams method, alpha get 3. So there ada apa nama? Ada lain sikit lah, okay? For this one, Webster, Adams method. So this one is Webster method. So Webster method still the same. Okay. So here using the same modified divisor, using of course, and then you have what you need to know or what you need to use is what means that? Means that it is bigger than ST. Okay, but here Webster method only up or down. 1 point derive. Okay, so these are different. So kat sini yang lain lah for the Webster method. Okay, so you need to guess, and then you know that SD is 9 for 80. So based on this one, where you need to try with guess. Okay, so you have the state, of course. You have the alpha, you have beta, you have gamma, and then you have delta, and then
So
epsilon, and then zeta, and then the total. Okay, so you have this thing. Okay, and then you know that you have the states. No states, population. Okay, population as you already know. Okay, and then let's say, okay, the standard divisor is this one. Okay, you know that when you divide, sekejap dia ada ni sikit lah, dia ada lain sikit. Okay, so for example, SQ for alpha. Okay. That it is let's say, okay. Let's say that we use this 9 for 80 standard divisor. Okay, so because you know that to find the standard modified divisor, of course, it is bigger than standard divisor. Okay, but based on this one, okay, because you need to round up and round down, you don't know actually whether it is the correct apportionment or not. Okay, based on this Webster method. Okay. Let's say you don't do anything, just accept that this one is 9 for 80, for example. Okay, so you know that this is 2.53, this is 4.91, 2.95, 1.79, 6.86, and zeta is 1.96. Okay, and then you know that this one, say, I just write it as rounded quota. And okay, so rounded quota. Okay, based on this one, this can be 3, this one 6, this one 3, this one 2, 0.6. So 7, this is 5. Okay, so based on this one, if you use directly standard divisor as the modified divisor, okay, based on this Webster method, okay,
So
yang
salah
tadi
lah.
tu lower quota kan, Jefferson and
correct
Hamilton.
lah.
So you calculate, you get
If you-
26, which is incorrect. Okay, tadi masa kamu guna for the first Hamilton and Jefferson, you get the correct apportionment. But when you use Webster method, okay, what happened here? You use this rounded quota, okay. This one become 26, which is incorrect. Satu terlebih. Okay, so kat mana kita nak letak manusia satu ni? Okay, you know that the seats only 25. Okay, so you need to guess where D must be bigger, larger than SD. Okay, so try with D equal to 11,000, for example. Okay, so this one will give you 2.18, 5.09, 2.55, 1.55. This is 5.91. This is 4.27. Okay, and then rounded quota. This one will give you, okay, this one based on round down, round up, rounded quota. So this is 2, this is 5, this is 3, this is 2, this is 6, this is 4. Okay, 2, 5, 3, 2, 6, 4 will give you 22. Okay, so this one also incorrect. So D as equal to 11,000 is incorrect. Okay, you know that 25, and this is not Hamilton method. Okay, so you need to guess again, which is, okay, 10K. Let's see. Okay, so based on this one, okay, you have the RQ here. Okay, 2.4, 5.6, 5.6, 2.8, 1.7, 6.5, 4.7. Okay, so based on this, D equal to 10K. So this one will be 2, this one 6, 3, 2, 7, and 5. Okay, so 2, 6, 3, 2, 7, and 5. This one will give you 25. So the correct apportionment for these states using Webster method, okay, these 6 states is 2, 6, 3, 2, 7, and 5. Okay, so this is Webster method. Okay, so here, sebab dia senang kan, so based on this one, okay, what you can see that, okay, Hamilton, okay, Jefferson, and then Adams, and Webster. Okay, so this one using lower quota. This one, okay, Adams, upper quota. And this one, okay, using rounded quota. Okay, but Hamilton, you have fractional. Okay, but for Jefferson, Adams, and Webster, you have D, modified quota. Okay, so this is it. If you see, so and up, this is the summary for each of these one. So what you do first before you calculate everything, okay, any methods that you will use, you need to find the SD first. Okay, standard divisor. Then you need to find the standard quota. Okay, because Hamilton play around with this standard quota. Okay, while others, okay, is based on this modified quota. Okay, so Hamilton also play around with this standard quota, not the modified quota. Okay, any questions here? Sekejap je, sebab yang ni saya bagi direct dia punya apa? Just give direct example so that you can see. Actually dia ada kelemahan dia. Okay. Sorry saya punya komputer ni tak apa. Dan dia dah tak boleh baca pula. Yang ni tak boleh pergi sini, yang tu tak boleh pergi sini. Nak kena tukar. I don't know what happened. Any other questions? Paradox belum Saya tak boleh nak tunjuk.
Oh no.
No. Okay Faham Hopefully tak hilang. Kejap Sekejap lagi kita pergi paradox. Paradox. You can read from the slide. Nanti saya share lah yang last week punya kelas tu, chapter 3. Saya belum dapat share lagi sebab bukan tak ada dia punya recording, tapi sebab dia punya apa nama tu tak boleh nak upload dekat Elite. So kena tunggu. Saya tak pandai yang student cakap bila guna YouTube, I think. Saya tak pandai guna yang tu. So nak kena tanya orang kam. Tak ada pula dekat sini. Dia punya apa nama tu? Dia ada violation dia sebenarnya. Quota rules. Fairness of the quota rules. The quota rules here for ini the violation that we have because of Hamilton method. Okay, so you know that you have quota rules. So this one, based on this one, because of the fractional method, fractional that you need to deal with, okay, here you have quota rules, meaning that no state should be apportioned a number of seats smaller than its lower quota or larger than its upper quota. Okay, so when a state is apportioned a number smaller than its lower quota, we call it as lower quota violation. When the state is apportioned a number larger than its upper quota, we call it an upper quota violation. So this is what happened with Hamilton methods. Okay, we try to avoid because of the fractional. Okay, it's unfair. That's why we create the other three methods, which is Jefferson, Webster, Adams, and Webster. Okay, so this is it actually. So now we have this another one. Apa nama dia? Alabama. Okay, because of the Hamilton method, okay, we have this Alabama paradox. Okay, one example. Okay, there ada banyak paradox. So one of it is Alabama paradox. This is the first thing that happened. Okay, so Alabama paradox. There are paradoxes. So few paradoxes. So this one exists because of Hamilton method. Okay. So this example is not based on the state's population. Okay. So this one, based on this example, okay, so you have child, and then you have the population. Okay, that's the meaning of this. Okay, so you have baby, Bobby, and then you have Charlie. You have Dave, and you have Ed. Okay, this is the total. Okay. Based on this one, population, there are 188, 142, 138, 64, and 218. Okay, so this is the first example of Alabama paradox. Okay, so this one, a mother, okay, has an incentive program to give her 5 kids, okay, to get her 5 kids, children, to read more. Okay, so dia nak suruh anak-anak dia baca. Okay, so she has 30 candies, okay, and to be divided among them. Of course, as you know, in fair share, you just divide 30 but divide by 5. So meaning that each of them will get 6, right? The fair share. Okay. Instead of doing this fair share games, okay, so she wants it to be fair for each of the kids. Okay, because she wants the kids to read books more. Okay, so she used this apportionment, okay, to divide the candy. Okay, so the kids, she will pass these candies, okay, 30 candies, okay, at the end of the week, based on the number of minutes of each of them spends reading. Okay, so what she needs to do is, okay, so mak dia ni memang kaki maths. So dia tak nak anak dia ini kan. So dia nak bagi based on kata dia fair lah. Tak adalah bagi 30 but just divide by 5 then dapat seorang lah. Because if you see the times, this is the time actually population. Okay. So you know that this is 750 minutes each of them. Okay, the total for them to read. Okay, books. So what happened here? She used this Hamilton method, okay, to divide. So SD, you know that 750 divided by 25. Okay, 25 plus 30. Sorry, 30. So you can play around with this method also, okay, with your brother and sister to divide. Okay, so we'll give you 25 here. Okay, so this is the standard divisor. Okay, so what happened here? Okay, this is Alabama kan? This is Alabama. So standard quota. Okay, standard divisor already fine. So this one 7.520. This is 5.680. This is 5.520. 2.560. And then this is 8.7. Okay, so it give you 30. Okay, so based on Hamilton method, because paradoxes happen only when you implement Hamilton method. Okay, so lower quota we give you 7, 5, 5, 2, and 8. Okay, so 27. As you know that you have fraction, okay, in Hamilton method. So who will get 3-piece extra candy, okay, surplus candy. Okay, so this is a fraction. Okay, so this one will be 0.52, 0.680, 0.5, 20, 20, 0.56, 0.72. Okay. So based on this one, there are 3 extra candies. Okay. Siapa yang dapat besar? 1, 2, and 3. Okay. So final allocation. Final allocation. Give you 7. Okay. Extra candy. 6, 5, 3, and 9. Okay. 30. Okay. So this one. So meaning that extra candy will get to Bobby, Dave, and 8. Okay. Okay. So what happened to this one? So you know that there are 30 candies. Okay. So in the end, okay, bila mak dia dah bagi-bagi tu, suddenly the mother found another candy. Okay, instead of 30, become 31. Okay, dah tahu dapat 30. Originally, 30 candies. So, extra 1 suddenly on the weekend. Bila dia nak bagi tu, dia terjumpa. Okay, so what happened here? Okay, so we need to calculate again. Okay, so here with the red pen, sebab yang ni dah baru. Okay, instead of 30 candies is 31. So standard quota here. Salah. Standard quota here. Okay, you know that this is for 30 candies. So this one for 31 candies. 7.772. And 5.870. This one is 5.705. This is 2.646. And this is 9.01. Okay, so this one is 31.0005. Okay, so lower quarter, so you get 7, 5, 5, 2, and 9 become 28. Okay, so based on the fraction, okay, okay, so 0.772, 0.870, 0.705, 0.646, and 0.012. Okay, so here the 1%, the 2% that will get 2 extra candies is this one and this one. Okay, AB and iya ke? Betul lah. Okay. So this one, the final allocation here. Okay. This one we get 8, 6. Betul ke ni? 755. This one we get 2, this one we get 9. Oh, 31. Sorry. 31 candies. Lupa. Okay, another one. Get 6. Okay, so these are the final allocation. Okay, so based on this one, okay, based on this one, the original one, okay, here, okay, final allocation is 76539. This is the original one, okay. While when the mother found another candies become 31 candies, okay, you can see that the allocation of the candies change, meaning that, okay, Abby get 8 and then 6 to Bobby stay, okay, and Charlie 6, Dave 2, and this one 9, okay. Oh, salah saya ke? Or ni, yeah, 3, sorry, 3, okay. So from this one, when you compare, okay, adding another piece of candy, okay, become 31, okay, cost Dave, here, okay, candy kan originally, candy Dave dapat 3 kan, originally cost Dave to lose a candy, okay, candy, to Charlie and to Abby. Meaning that, okay, Abby tadi dapat 7 je kan. Tapi, when the mother found another candy, okay, Abby get 1 extra. And while for Charlie get also 1 extra, another 1. But for Dave, he lost 1 candy. Okay, so this is Alabama paradox. One example, okay, of Alabama paradox. Sebab dia tambah je, sepatutnya tak jadilah. Okay, so what is the meaning of Alabama paradox? Okay. Alabama paradox meaning that happens when an increase in the total number of seeds, okay, results in a decrease in the number of seeds for a given state. Okay, So this is the meaning of Alabama paradox. Sebab tambah je adding another one candy, okay, they've lost his candy. Okay, one candy to another two person. So this is Alabama paradox. One example. Okay. Next is another example, which is here. Okay. Okay. As you know that I already mentioned to you the quota rules violation. Okay, quota rules. This one, when you read the slides, okay, you know there's a quota rules. Quota rules. Okay. So mean this one, the definition of quota rules says that each state should be given either its upper quota of seats
什么去啊？
or its lower quota seats. Okay, so this is the meaning of quota rules. Okay, so here you have quota rule violation. Okay, so this one, what is the meaning for this one? You know that quota rule says that each state should be given its upper quota seats or lower quota seats. Okay, so this is an example. So this one, using example, you know that a small college. Okay, so this is small college, with 3 departments. Okay, so A department contains 98 faculty members. B department contain 689. Okay, and C department contain 212 faculty. Okay, so this one. So Senate, okay, 100 representative. Okay, and this one, okay, use Jefferson method. Okay, with modified divisor, D equal to 9.83. Okay, so you have a table, state A, B, and C, and total. Hey, population. Okay, so this one 98, 689, 212, 999. Okay, and you know that the standard quota is 9.8110, 68.969, 21.221. Tak boleh pergi juga So here the modified is 9.83. Okay. So based on this one, you can see that this one is 9.969. This one is 70.092 and 21.567. Okay, and then the quota will be 9, 70, and 21. So 100. Okay, so based on this one, this department B has a standard quota is 68. Okay, 68.969. And then using the quota of this one, actually, okay, for this one, okay, final allocation here, okay, should be 968. Ya ke? Betul lah. Okay, 21. Okay, but, okay, should get its lower quota here lah, 98. Okay. Or its upper quota 69. Okay. Using this method, okay, meaning that the Jefferson method, okay, restrict department B department receives 70 seats, meaning that more than its upper quota. Okay, so kalau kamu tengok pun, if you see here, okay, use Jefferson method, okay, if using the lower quota, we'll get 68. If get the using upper quota, let's say, okay, we'll get 69. Okay, 68 or 69. But if you use the Jefferson method here, 9.83, okay, using this one, the modified divisor, okay, this one will get, department D get 70. Okay, so this one is the, what we call quota rules violation. Kalau kita guna upper pun, dia guna 69. Kalau kita guna lower pun, dia patut dapat 68. So, between only that 68 or 69. Tapi, if we use this Jefferson method, okay, using the modified divisor, this one will get, department B get 70. Okay, another one. This is population paradox. Oops. Paradox. Okay, so paradox, population paradox occurs when a state population increase. Okay, so increase, but it's allocated number of seats decrease. Okay, so this one is another one, population paradox. Okay, so here, the example here. So you have the state and you have the population. Okay, and then you have AB and you have E. Okay, so this one. Ya ke tadi tu? Kenapa saya tak perasan lah? Saya dah jalan je terus, dah jauh dah. Kamu tak tegur. Saya baru perasan. For your assignment tu later. Okay. That one will be another half semester. Next half semester. So here is 54. Saya takut nak buat lebih-lebih buka, lebih-lebih pasal komputer saya tengah bengong. So kalau saya buka tiba-tiba dia jadi hang. Jadi hang habis dah kita ni semua. 3. Okay. So this one and then okay. So problems here. Okay. A mother decide to split 11 candies. Okay. 11 candies. Okay. Candy bars among 3 children. Okay. So AB, Poppy and Charlie. Okay. AB were based on their chores. Okay, not tadi tu based on how many times they spend on reading books. Okay, so this one based on chores. Okay, so AB spent 54 minutes. Bobby 243 and Charlie is 703. Okay, so meanings that, and then at the end of the weekend, okay, in the end of the week, the mother reminds the children to deal with extra works, okay, instead of the everythings lah yang dia dah bagi spend 54 minutes, 243 and 703. So mak dia tambah lagi. Okay, so Bobby will spend Abby spend extra 2 minutes, Bobby spend extra 12 minutes and Charlie spend extra 86 minutes. Okay, so this is population paradox. So this one use Hamilton method. Okay, so this is the standard quota. Okay, standard one. You need to find the standard divisor first, of course, then you find the standard quota. 0.594. 2.673 and then 7.734. Okay, so this one will give. So lower quota is 0 to 7 and we give you 9. Okay, so you know that there are 11 candies here. Okay, so based on this one, okay, when lower quota, we round down. Okay, Abby gets 0, nothing. Okay, Bobby get 3, 2 and 7 for Charlie. Okay, so there are 2 extra. Okay, based on this one, the fractional, okay, that we have here, of course, this one lah. Okay, so they will get, okay, apportionment or final allocation. This one we get 0, 3, 8. Okay, 11. Okay, so this one is the first one without any extra whatever. And then, okay, next. Okay, as I say that, near to the end, okay, of the week, the mother asked the 3 kids to do some extra works. Okay, so instead of 54 weeks, okay, so this one, okay, state, which is for Abby, Bobby, and Charlie, and this is the total. Okay, so population, okay, Abby extra work instead of 54 become 56. Bobby 243 become 255 and Charlie become 789. Okay, so the total will be 1100. 100. Okay. So divide by, to find the standard quota, we get 0.560, 2.55, and 7.890. 11,000. 11,000. 11 minutes. Okay. Okay. So based on this one, okay, you find the fractional, okay, lower quota first, LQ. So 0, 2, and 7. Okay. There are 9 candies. Okay. So you see here, okay, there are two surplus of the candies. Okay. You want to know who will get, which person will get the extra candies. So meaning that will get this one and this one. If you see, because 2.55, so the final allocation here, or the apportionment, okay, this one will become 1, 2, and 8. Okay. So as you can see, okay, Bobby lost his candy to Abby. Okay, Charlie still the same. Okay, but Bobby, when he add his extra work, okay, times to 12 minutes, okay, he lost 1 candy to Abby, while Abby only spent 56 minutes to do his chores. Okay, meaning that increased by 3.7%. Abby gets 1 candy, while Bobby, he increased his time to 4.9%, but Bobby lost his candy. Okay, so this is the example of population paradox. Okay, so another example, which is for new state paradox. Okay, boleh faham? Follow already? Can follow?
Boleh
Okay
lah.
kan, senang kan? So occurs when a new state is added along with additional seats. And salah. Okay, so based on this one, then you know the problem here. A new state is added along with additional seats. So the original one, there are states or one state that will lose 1 seats. Okay. So this one is the original one. Okay. By example, okay, this is the state, which is A, B, and C. Okay. And then you will have the total. Total here. This is the population. Okay. 5310. And 998. Okay. So this one, a small city, okay, has made up of 3 districts. Okay, so governed by 100 members. Okay, so there are 3 cities here. Okay, with a city with 3 districts. Okay, so the district are A, B, C. Okay, so the population for each of these district is this one. Okay, and then governed by 100 committees. Okay, so by this one. Okay, so you find the standard quota first. Find the SD, of course. SD, you know that SD is tak payah sini lah. SD is equal to 9948 divided by 100. So you get 99.48. Okay, so this one standard quota 53.378, 3.370, 33.253, and this one will give you 100. Okay, and this is the lower quota. So this is the original one. So you want to know the final allocation or the apportionment. Okay, how many members committee that will represent for each district. So this one get 5313, and then this is 33. Okay, so this is 99. 99 of them. Okay, so who will get extra? Okay, based on the Hamilton method. Okay, if you see the fractional, of course, this one will get. Okay, so the final allocation 54, 13, and 33. Okay, this one become 100. Okay, so this one. Okay, so what happened to this small city? Okay, originally they have 3 districts. Okay, what happened to this small city? Okay, they add up another district. Okay, which is D. Okay, so this is district D. Okay, ini total yang tadi itulah. So this is the total for all. Okay, so we total up again another district D, which is only 500. Okay, so and because of this district D, okay, they add up another seats of the committee, which is 105 committee. Okay, original they are 100. So because of district D, they add up, they have another 105, which give you 10, 4, 4, 8. Okay. So of course, this one will be changed because when you calculate the SD, okay, this one will give you 9.505. Okay, so this one saya buat macam ni je. Senang kot.
男朋友每次给我披上外套时，我都能闻男朋友出门自带底下。
So this one will be give the standard quota. So this is the oops. Okay, this is LQ just now. So 53, and this is 13. This is 33. This is 99. Okay, so this is the original one. Saya nak tambah dekat bawah ni je. So nampak beza dia. Okay, so this one is the apportionment. Okay, apportionment final allocation. Okay, the apportionment 54, 13, and 33. So this one give you 100. Okay. So when they add up this one, D with 500 and the seats become 105, okay? So the standard quota change. Okay, SD become 99.505. Original is 99.48. So SQ for this one will become 53.364. This one is 13.366. And this one is 33.245. And D, okay, this one is 5.025. Okay, and the seat is 105. Okay, and then the lower quota, of course, you know this one become 53, this one 13, and this one 33, and this one is 5. Okay, so we give you 104. Okay, so you know there's extra seat. Okay, you know that 105. Okay, who will get this standard, this extra apportionment, this one seat? Okay, based on the fraction, of course, the one who will get the extra seat is this one, B. Okay, district B. So, final allocation for this one, okay, 53, 14, 33, and also 5, 105. So, here, if you compare, okay, original one, okay, with the population also, because of course the A, district A, they have the biggest number of population, okay, 5,310. Okay, of course dia dapat banyak representative lah instead of B. Okay, so 54 seats and then 13 and then 33. And then because of D, the 500 population, you add up another 500 and 5 seats more. Okay, what happened to A? A lost 1 seat to B. Okay, B gets extra seat which is 14. You know that the smallest one, original population, the smallest one is 1330, which is B. Okay, before D exists. Okay, so because of D exists, the existence of D, and then they create another 5 seats. Okay, B get extra 1 seat, and A lost their seats. Okay, 1 seat. So this one what we call as new state paradox. Okay, so this is the example of new states paradox. Okay, so what happened here for this apportionment? Okay, actually, all of this method that you know, Hamilton, Jefferson, Adams, and Webster. Okay, actually, all of this apportionment. Okay, each method either they violate the quota rules. Okay, means that upper quota rules or lower quota rules violation, or they suffer from one of the paradoxes. Okay, so meaning that it is impossible to find the perfect apportionment method. Okay, in Hamilton, there are no violation at all. Okay, no violation at all, but it creates paradoxes, which is Alabama, population, and new states. For Jefferson, it creates upper quota violation, but no paradoxes at all. Adams, okay, violate quota rules, lower quota rules violation, okay, but no paradoxes. While Webster, it violates the lower and upper quota violation, but no paradoxes. So each of these method, they are not perfect at all. Okay. There's another one that is Huntington Hill method. So, but that one is using the geometric mean. Okay. So, but that one I will not teach you because you need to guess with the two numbers. Maybe one day I will teach. Okay. So, any questions? So, this is the chapter 4.
No
Soalan? No questions? 7:28.
Everything is good.
Good, ah? Okay. Good. Because this one is very simple actually. Okay. Lajulah pula. Maybe sebab kita ini kot. We spent 3 hours tadi. Last week's. Almost 3 hours. Okay. So, I will give you the slides. Okay. The recording later. Okay. I need to ask Kam how to upload. Kata 10 sekejap. Lepas tu 50 saya tak faham juga apa benda tu. I try to upload actually last week after we finish the class. Tapi tak boleh. Okay. So, about your this one. Okay. Apa nama? Your assignment. Okay. Last time I said 5 of you, right? But suddenly nombor dia sekejap naik, sekejap turun. Sekejap naik, sekejap turun. Okay. So, I need to see how many of you. I stick to 5. Okay, stick to 5 members. Okay, and what I can say here, okay, each of you needs to find 5 members, okay, in your group, and then apa lagi ah? Okay, and then put your name in ellipse. Once you create a group, okay, you put your name, your group members in ellipse. So I want to see. So each of you will get 5 members in your group. Okay. So that's it. Okay. So now is your attendance. Sekejap. So next week, no class. Okay, sebab kita dah laju. So no class. And then the other week, sebelum raya, okay, 27. 27? Ya ke? Betul lah. 27.
27.
27 tu your midterm. Okay. Your midterm. So next week tak ada kelas. 27 tu kamu punya midterm. Your midterm is in ellipse. Okay, bukan exam lah. Sebab final exam dekat exam ellipse lah. So this one, okay, you will have your midterm during our class hours, 11 o'clock. Okay, so you start with section A, MCQ. Okay, since you are elective university, so that's why you have the MCQ. Tapi kalau yang core course memang jangan haraplah kamu ada MCQ. Okay, so you have the MCQ, 30 questions. Okay, so meaning that each question 2 marks. Okay, 60 marks. And then you have the section B, don't forget about it. Okay, selalu student dia hilang ingatan untuk buat section B. Dia dah shock-shock. Okay, section B. So this one, how I conduct this test, this exam, as siapa repeaters, anybody who repeats this course, they know. Okay, I will open and close. Open and close. Meaning that bukan saya yang buka tutup elip. Okay. So this one I give you 1 hour and 15 minutes to do your section B. And then another 1 hour 15 minutes to do your section A and section B. Okay, 1 hour, 1 hour. So 1 hour 15 minutes. So for example, question A, question 1, okay, I give you 20 minutes to solve it. Okay, then solve and then scan and then terus upload in elip. Terus hantar ke elip lah. Okay, and one thing that important, okay, so section B next is, yes, okay. Next is when you do section B, okay, of course, section question number 2, okay, another 20 minutes, for example only, okay. So you do and then scan and then terus upload to elip, okay. One thing that I want you to do is you need to upload in PDF form. Okay, I don't want words, I don't want image, JPEG or whatever. One thing, what happened, students upload using JPEG. When I open, it didn't give me answer, but it gave me table. Meja kamu tu, meja yang kamu tulis tu, dia bagi saya gambar meja, dia tak bagi saya image. Apa jawapan kamu? Of course dapat kosong. And another thing, if you send me Word, okay, Word is also okay actually, but Word, okay, what happen kalau dah tersalah-salah, kamu dah tertekan atau saya dah tertekan, terpadam, hilanglah kamu punya jawapan. Okay, so that's why I want you to scan and give me in PDF form. Okay. So that is the only things that you need to be careful. Okay, for this exam. Final pun sama. Exam also the same. Okay, same selagi kita buat online lah. So next semester will be on the table. We don't have any problem. Okay, manual. Okay. So any questions? Okay. Yang manual attendance. Ya. Ada soalan lagi? One thing kan yang akan ada masalah nanti, belum ada marks dia. Ada. Saya yang ada. Saya nampak. Kamu tak nampak. Belum ada final, semua tak ada. One thing kan, midterm, topics 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, okay? That is for your midterm. Nine, 5, 3, 2. Okay, ada je. 6, 5, 3, 2, 6. Okay, one thing kan, I want to tell you, the problem with my I don't know lah. A few lecturers of effect, we have problems with this actually, with the system. Okay, so I remind you, belum lagi lah, selalu dekat end of semester. Okay, so the problem when we upload your marks, okay, we have the original one, of course. Okay, even though I try to avoid, but still the same. 79256 dah ini dapat dah 803. Okay. No, only 5. One thing kan, that's why we have the Jana 1, Jana 2 and Jana 3. This is the problem with the system. Okay, so I try to avoid actually last semester. The first time is all my class fail because of the system. Semua dapat F. Dia tak ambil langsung markah kamu tu. So, and then saya try lagi, and then dia dapat. Rupanya dia create another problems, give you a fake or false grade. Rupa-rupanya. Tak kira perlu ke tak. Okay, give me false grade and you also. Okay, so I try to avoid again. Actually saya dah pernah complain benda ni banyak kali. Tapi last semester saya dah naik angin lah. Okay, banyak kali saya betulkan. So please don't believe with the one that you get. Okay, for the first jana, second jana. Jana 3 tu yang betul lah. Okay, the final one. Dia give me the fake grade. So saya mati-mati percaya sekali rupanya fake grade. Ada few lah, but a few lecturer yang dapat masalah ni. Gila betul. So no need cover page, of course, I don't care. You give me cover page or not, but I want your names and your matrix number. That one is important. And then midterm you can handwritten is also okay. As long as you punya tulisan bukan cakar ayam. Okay? No need to write. If you don't have time, don't need to type. Just handwritten is acceptable. I don't mind. As long as you have a neat handwriting. Okay, handwritten tangan tu bukanlah cantik, boleh dibaca. Okay, saya punya tulisan pun bukan cantik pun. Okay, so itu sahaja. Okay, any other questions? Tak ada? Tak ada? Okay semua? Okay. So please put your name each for your group in elip. Okay, dekat elip tu ada kan? So letaklah dalam elip tu. Your group members, so saya boleh tahulah siapa-siapa. Last time dia ada, I'm not sure which course. Ada orang drop dan ditinggalkan kawan dia macam tu je. And then last time what happened? Dia tulis nama kawan dia, dia buat dengan kawan-kawan dia semua tapi dia tinggalkan nama orang tu seorang. So orang tu tak ada nama dia. So maka orang tu kosong. Kali bila tanya dia kata saya group dengan orang ini. Kelas ni TMU lah ni. Dia kata saya group dengan yang ini dia kata. Tapi nama dia tak ada. Rupanya kawan dia buang nama dia. So memang dia kosong. Of course bila nama dia kosong-kosong dia fail lah. Bila saya tanya apa dia jadi, lepas tu kawan-kawan dia yang group lagi yang buat tu sama-sama tu diam, tak cakap apa-apa. Memang nama dia kena buang. Saya tak tahu, maybe dia tidur, tumpang, I don't know. Tu kamu pandai-pandai dah sendiri. Okay, ataupun tapi dia kata dia buat, tapi kawan-kawan dia buang nama dia. So make sure bila dia tulis nama, and then kamu pun tolong kawan kamu buat kerja juga. Jangan harap orang lain yang buat. Okay. And make sure nama kamu, kalau kamu dah menyumbang, make sure nama kamu ditulis. Okay. Saya tak tahu apa masalah dia. Nama dia kena nendang. Group assignment group. Hantar by group. So one group, one representative. 21st April. Kejap. Yes, why? Kenapa ada masalah ke? It's the 21st, before your midterm. Okay? Okay. No. Tak ada format. Nak tulis tangan boleh, you nak type pun boleh. Up to you. Bukan yang ni kamu kena kira 720 tu ke? Up to you, okay? Saya tak ada masalah. Okay? No format, asal boleh dibaca dan saya faham. Kalau saya tak faham, habislah. Okay? No problem. it is free for you. How you want to do your assignment. So, anything? Ada lagi? Tak ada? Tak ada? So, we can stop now. So, anything, announcement, you can email in Elip, okay? Announcement is in Elip. Next week tak ada kelas. So, 27 you have your midterm. Okay, jangan lupa untuk midterm. Nanti rugi kamu, boleh fail. Ada student tak ambil midterm, dia fail. Sebab midterm je, dia dapat fail. Okay, yang lain dia buat, tapi midterm dia tak buat, dia dapat F. Okay, so please remember and then do your work. Okay, okay, so see you next when your midterm yang tak jumpa saya lah. After